Okay, I'm not sure what got fixed. I think it was an update. It said like, it said downloading content, which I assume was what that was. Anyway, here we are. I don't know if there's any way to see. Oh, I guess I'll check later. Somebody did say something about an update. Actually, hang on, let me fix the cam 1 sec. Okay, I think that's right. Is that right now? Yeah, I was getting some weird flicker. Okay, let's straight away mute everything because we know we have to do that. Let's toggle this one on and off. Do that one. Do that one. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not open yet. Whew. It's a lot of... Oh my god. Okay. They gotta do something about this. Okay. Swimming pool. Oh, you can close them. Oh. Did not know that. Interesting. How do I... Interesting. Actually, how do I select it then? Swimming pool. Open. Oh, that is so interesting. I did not know that worked that way. That's 34. So what is it? Select this one? 31. Oh, that's so good to know. Okay. For anyone that has not been around for a couple days, here's the deal. So like the very, very quick summary. We essentially finished Jungle Land. All right, it's like humming along, like people are enjoying the rides. You know, the pool is like super popular. And pool number 2 is also quite popular. Cable cars are working, people are taking the cable cars. It's like amazing, you know, cave restaurant area is like rocking. So we're good with all that. So we're calling this like principally done, although we'll like refine it forever, right? There we go. So we're moving on to the future. And the future is a sort of pirate themed-ish cave. Whoops. Oh, hi. Like sea cave, right? We'll figure it out as we go, but it's like something along those lines. And so there's like these like waterfalls. Here, let's see, I'll rotate around here. There are these waterfalls. And there's like a sea cave. So if we go into nighttime, got to find a way to stay warm. That's very important. So we go into nighttime, we can see like it looks pretty nice at night, although we're going to light it up like crazy. And so the thing we were doing last time was like fleshing this out. We can do a quick little, actually here, let me turn the light back on a little bit. So it's a little more enjoyable. Okay, so we'll do a little test ride here. Because we did basically, the idea is to like try to cover all the rails and everything. It's going pretty good. Brought my friends. It's kind of one of these flume rides. And then we're going to add waterfalls and all kinds of stuff. But this is just like trying to get the basics down. And then the nice thing is that like when you're coming in, so when you, whoops, hold up. Let me back up. Got stuck in this weird place. Okay. So when you come in, what you're going to get is like this, the transport water ride is going to go across. You'll have like these shops here, right? And then if you walk along the path or whatever, you'll see the flume ride. So you can walk over the flume ride. And this is all going to be lit up and everything. And then we're going to add waterfalls. So the thing we were working on yesterday was just trying to basically hide all the tracks with landscapes. And almost got there, almost finished, but not quite. And so we're just going to finish that up. And we're going to do sample. And we're going to do pull. Fix a couple of these things up. Like this. And make it look all nice and finished. Right? Okay. Debating how to handle this thing here, because it actually is nice to be able to see that down there. But at the same time, Don't really want those edges there. So probably going to do this. Here, let's add a little bit. Then do some flatten the foundation. Maybe go out to 4, maybe? Or no, let's try 3 first. Just kind of like smooth it out here. All right. Push this down so we clear out the path so we can get through. All right. Find a foundation and just like pull this along. Gonna watch YouTube and you have to go for college? All right, sounds good. Good to see you, Blue. Okay. So we're gonna do, actually, I think that looks fine. We're gonna like rockify it and all that kind of stuff, but let's just, oh, we should push this back so it's not quite so ridiculous. Looks like plausible. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's pull this along here. Okay. We'll go, whoops, hang on, mic. Right into the mic there. Okay, let's make sure this is like working right. Okay, we may have to fix that a bit. Oops. Okay, pull this out. And then just meet it up here. And I think we just have one more corner to do like this. Should be pretty good. Ooh. Slow and steady. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Okay. Looks pretty solid. Let's pull this out a little bit. All right, like that. Looks pretty great. Okay, and we'll rockify it a bit. In fact, let's do that right now. Rough rock. Which part do we want to do? I guess the outer part? Oops, that's way too much. Oh, hear me. Mic is having issues at the moment. There we go. Okay. Just add a little character there. It's gonna be like sea cave, right? So you can always remoss it though if necessary. Okay. Probably, and we'll add like rocks and plants and stuff. This won't, it won't just be like bare rock, to be clear. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Gonna have to like picture where it's gonna end up rather than where it currently is. Okay, so I think we got all that covered. This, let's see if we can just get this covered. The side part I think is fine. Let's figure this out here.
We're going to take the cushions off, unscrew the legs, take the mattress out, and this whole thing's going to be a lot simpler. It's easier than we're making it.
Indeed. Indeed, Hardo. 100% agree. Okay. All right. I think that's good. And then I think, let me just double check, but I think it's this. It's debatable what we want to do down here. I mean, you could kind of maybe let that sit. I don't know. It's not super visible. Torn on that one. But this one definitely want to fix. I guess there's... okay, could do rocks there. Possibly. Let's actually try that real fast. Maybe rocks might work. Okay. Region. We'll do tropical or taiga. See how these look. Tropical rock. Is this gonna work? Let's see. That is way too big. Yeah, I don't know. This may not really be viable. Let's give it a try though. I wonder, okay, so here's a question. If I do terrain, can I just make terrain out of nothing? Because I actually don't know the answer to that. Does it have to attach to something? Oh, maybe it does. And that does not look great, let's be honest. Okay. All right, we'll just do the same thing we did for that one. It's fine. Let's bring it down here. Oh, the rain is back. Yeah, the thing they're adding, one of the things they're adding in the December 12th update is the ability to turn the rain off, because this is crazy. I don't know how it's funny because City Skylines has the same problem. It's very surprising to me that they would not realize that people would go crazy with the rain thing, because it's okay for the guests, but you still have to build. And so I don't understand why they didn't anticipate that this would actually be a huge problem. It's kind of, it's not kind of strange, it's very strange to me. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, what is happening? There we go. Is that working? Barely. Yeah, the rain is like, boy, I want to turn it off so badly. Okay. I mean, because it's unfortunately it's taking something that's already pretty difficult, which is like trying to like form all these like terrain around a ride, and it's making it harder because you struggling to actually even see what's happening. It's like, good lord, I wish I could have stood up in the room and been like, no, we should definitely make this possible to disable this day one. Yeah, City Skylines, and although in fairness, I'll say that City Skylines, they did it worse, where people asked for it. They're like, no, this is how the game works. It's like, I don't know if that's a good stance to have. If your player base is telling you it's driving them crazy, saying it's by design is not really the right play, I think. Okay. This is pretty slow going at this one. I think it's because the angle it's at. It's kind of awkward. I actually really wish there was some way just to say attach, you know, terrain to this ride, but that doesn't seem to exist. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
We're gonna take the cushions off, unscrew
All right,
the legs,
Arno.
take the mattress
That's probably enough
out,
of
and
this.
this whole thing's gonna be a lot simpler. It's easier than we're making.
If necessary, I will extend the cooldown on that, but I would prefer not to do it that way. All right. All right. Whoa there, whoa there, whoa there. What's happening? Okay. It's odd that this is... That seems actually really crazy that that's there. I don't know why they would... Okay, that's better. Can I do this under? Oh god, that's so weird. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. Why is this not... Why is this so slow? Oh, maybe it's because it's so small. Is that the problem? Oh, that's probably what it is. I wonder what we're going to do. So my plan was to do something similar to this for the other coasters, but I'm now starting to feel like this is not going to work as well as I thought. So I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I can put... Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. Maybe there's a better solution than this. Here's another idea. Oh my god. Stop. Get me out of here. This is crazy. Okay. Could grab these. And put them here instead of the landscape. That's another option, which might actually work better. I'm sorry, but it's like every time I took this is what you're doing. I mean, it's sort of the nature of the games I play, I guess. Okay, can we do this? Like, this is actually probably way easier, I'm realizing. I think. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like some of the stuff works. It's almost fantastic. And then just like the last 5% sometimes is a little weird. I think that might be the case here. But in fairness, I will say that sometimes this is just me kind of learning how everything works. Because this is still relatively new. Guess if we do this... Then rotate. Then do this. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's actually not bad. This actually might even be better than the trying to terraform every piece of it. Because that's like not super sustainable. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, it's still not quite... Is it? God. I don't know. I think I mentioned this before, but I have a huge amount of respect for people that are able to build dark rides, because it seems like, although the the idea of dark rides is great, it just feels like the camera controls are not built for it. It's like so tricky to edit stuff like in these kind of tight spaces. So it's hard to kind of picture what the developers have in mind. Hey, Zai. Playing with Prawn? Have a good time? Nice. Did you get any like high scores or anything? Freelance was not amazing. there were some pretty interesting waves. Were you there when I matched with Rame, though? That was pretty fun. Mainly just chill times? Nice. Okay, I think that's okay. Was it during this stream? It was the one earlier today. So like 5 hours ago or whatever. Rami appearing in chat. Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. And then I went and hung out in his chat for a bit. Okay, that actually I think is better, honestly. I hadn't even thought about this before, but I think this is actually better. So that's nice. So let's pull this back. This is, I mean, this is like a really good example of like the learning process. I hadn't thought about this earlier. What you're working on? So it's this flume ride under torrential downpours. December 12th cannot come soon enough. Yeah, it's the ride from yesterday. So what I was trying to figure out is how to like hide all of the plastic stuff. And I thought I was going to have to manually terraform it, but then like literally just as you were showing up, it occurred to me, oh, we could actually use some of the like, what do you call it? Like fencing pieces. Hang on, one sec here. I got to fix this. We could use some of the fencing pieces to kind of fill it in so it doesn't look quite so plasticky. So I think it's going to both look better and I think it's going to be easier to do. So onward. How's your day going? Oop. Are you making any amazing foods tonight? And I hope it's not going to make me hungry, if so. Because I'm sort of bordering on hungry, but not quite. Actually looks pretty good. Slenderman's right. Yes, Slenderman's right from yesterday. Exactly. I had totally forgotten about that. Holy crap. Okay, let's bring this back. Okay. Let's bring this up. I don't think there was something in the beneath this. No, there's not. Oops. I've got a person coming, like in person, to look at the internet tomorrow because it seems like it might be a wiring issue. So that might mean that either the first stream is late or may not exist at all. Just depending on how things go, which I'll mention in the stream updates thing. But for anybody who's interested, I'm mentioning it now. Probably mention it again before the end of the stream. Is that right? Okay, maybe we'll just go with that for now. Yeah, that actually looks way better. Holy crap. Okay. I wonder if we can do something similar here. Well, that might be a bit harder. Could definitely do it here, though. Okay, let's try that. Just any old place to start. Okay, let's bring this down. Oops. $230,000 profit. This is crazy. Average number of rides per adult. I wonder if maybe that doesn't include like pools maybe? I think it's maybe more likely a bug. Okay, it has indeed stopped raining, which is fantastic. Okay, let's do this. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Should we even further do some more of that, maybe? I wonder how many people like Planet Coaster designs are like a gateway to like level design in actual like other games, like they end up going into level design or something. I bet it's not. I bet it's more than 0 because it's a lot of the same principles. What is up with this? Oh. Is it the rotation? Like, what's going on here? Okay, maybe we were better off with the terraforming there. Just dial it back a bit. Actually, probably won't be cooking anything special. It's my dad's birthday. Ooh, nice. That's nice. Are you going somewhere special? Presumably. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Kind of wish that was invisible. Probably live with that. Can we grab this? I guess we can't flip that. Let's try that. Nothing crazy, just a nice restaurant, but need to make sure everyone's home. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Good. By the way, I tried to use or I tried to offer, I should say, the clues to the new group that came in with Rami's raid. I think there wasn't enough like what do I want to say, like explanation, and so there was like no like response to it, which is pretty funny. Seems very tricky. It's easier than the terraforming, for sure. I mean, in fairness, it was just like out of nowhere. There was like no warm up. I guess the other thing too that I think now that I say it is that the people that are coming in a raid don't have like the context from like the Discord, for example, to kind of like, you know, what's up with it. Because I think it somewhat helps to see past answers, you know. I think probably. Okay, I mean, it's like, although, you know, I was gonna say nobody's really answered, just coming in fresh, but then I realized Feather did. She was into it. By the way, Herno, I realized you were wanting to use the redeem. I appreciate the restraint. Forgot to say that out loud. Whoa, there, Zoom. I actually really love that redeem. I'm just also worried a little bit about overexposure for it. Feather popped off for sure. We could try it on the like what do you call it? The regular second stream people at some point. What is going on here? Or maybe that's kind of what you're doing right now, actually. What is happening? Oh, maybe they're... Actually, what is happening here? It's so weird. What is going on? Is there something... So confused. Yeah, this is actually one of the more difficult parts of... Oh, is it because it's rotated? It's one of the more difficult parts of like 3D graphics programming is like determining the distance of things in terms of like how far apart things are, or what's in front of what, for example. It's actually kind of a complex problem, so it's not too surprising. Oh my god, Antenna, how you doing? Pretty bleh. Yeah, I don't know if you were around. Antenna, I tried to do some freelance before, and it was a little crazy. It might have been sort of like a. Well, it's not even been that long on the rotation, but it might have been a result of the, like it's like Monday, you know, something like that. And I guess, you know, in fairness, like individually, I don't think it's actually, you know, Rapid Pro is not that bad of a weapon, but I think if somebody's trying to like, you know, be the slayer for the team, it's not the weapon you want for that. I think that might actually be some of the challenge too. That's probably honestly one of the big, a couple times, you know, every so often somebody will ask me or like ask stream or whatever, like how to get better at Salmon Run. And I think one of the main things is like, I mean, one of them is like changing the strategy once you get to a high enough EVP to not worry about eggs as often or as early in a wave. But I think personally the other thing is like to not to like be aware of a weapon's role, you know, like what you're supposed to be doing with your weapon. And I do worry that that's some of the struggle that people have with something like Rapid Pro, because it seems like it should be I don't know, maybe this is a problem with, it could be a problem with the weapon, could be a problem with the way people play, it could be a problem with the way I play it, but I actually don't think it's very effective as an AoE weapon. It's good for stingers, but it's not really good for crowd control. It's like okay-ish almost. Junction is fun in FL. I was having, well, okay, I was gonna say I was having a different experience. I actually was having fun, even though it was like pretty rough. But actually, that's a fair point. I was even in that circumstance, I was still having fun. Versus like it's pretty easy for some of the other maps to not feel that way. What the heck? Can't quite see this one. Oh, there we go. Is that working? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Pretty much have this one, I think. Just rotate this a bit. Interestingly, the Watchdog episodes that we did have been like super popular on the YouTube channel. I mean, in relative terms, compared to the other videos. So I was kind of thinking about maybe doing a few more of those. Because those were fun. What is happening here? What? Where is this? I have no idea what's going on here. Can't see. Okay. Let's see how that looks as a whole. Let's do it. Yeah, that looks super nice, huh? I was worried this was going to feel like a cheat, but it really looks nice. You like the side thing? Yeah. It's like a good... In fact, I may actually do it here as well. Kitten, are you on the... I don't remember if you're on in our Discord, but Antenna was kind enough to draw a portrait of me for... or like last night during stream, right? Super... I mean, Antenna's an incredible artist. Rapid Pro doesn't deal well with lessers. It's really good for some bosses like fish sticks, steelheads, and stingers. Yeah, that's true. It's good with chum, small fry. Not cohawks. Yeah, I 100% agree with all that. Antenna, have you been updating your Instagram? Is there anything like new there? Should I like link to it? Just trying to see if that's like still... I'm checking it out now. Oh, it looks like you added some stuff, yeah? Do you mind if I post the link? Is that okay? If you're still there. So maybe we should do. I think that should be another bridge. Maybe I should just leave that since it's already there. Let's zoom out and see how it looks. Oh, that looks so nice. Could probably put a dome or something over that. Oh, and Ten, I was just asking, is it okay if I post the link to your Instagram drawing account here? Passed out early. That's fair. Yeah, it looks nice. So I guess we should... Oh, sure. Okay. There we go. That's Antenna's incredible work. I guess we can put this here as well. Just hang on. Let's try it. How big can we make this? That is crazy big. Bro. About that. Yeah, it's super good, right? Okay. Yeah, that's actually not bad, huh? We'll just fill this out a little bit. I do feel like every time I try something kind of ambitious like this, I learn something, which I guess makes sense. It's like how the world works. It's kind of like basic, explain the nature of reality now. Yeah, it's nice. That actually worked out well. It's interesting too, Dan, because that's not just like there's people who do good work, and then there's people who do good unique work. And I think you do good unique work. It's a very distinct style. Okay, in fact, I don't know, I'm tempted to pull this down, this terrain stuff, because I don't actually love it. We just do like the bridge instead. Gotta be careful though, so I don't edit the actual landscape, which I think I might be doing. There you go. It's hilarious after I spent so much time painstakingly creating this. Ugh. It's actually very difficult to delete, turns out. Surface lock. Okay, it does say surface lock. So I think what surface lock means, is that it won't start editing something else halfway through, which is hopefully the case. Okay, so whoops. Hopefully this will work. Maybe we could even make it a bit bigger. So you go 150. Is that good? Oh yeah, maybe I actually should have been using that size the whole time, but it's fine. Ooh, there. Okay, hold up. Whoa. God, the camera controls are pretty good, but there are definitely cases where I'm like, what is happening? This is one of those cases. Oh my God. Help. Okay, let's rotate this. Let's bring this out. Ugh. It's really also very easy to tap the wrong mouse button. It just sends everything into chaos. Okay, let's try that. Is that good? Let's see how that looks. Almost. Okay. How about that? Is that gonna... Whoop. Oh my god. Camera. Trying to use the keyboard shortcuts as well. Okay. All right, so that should work. Now we're just gonna bring it down. Extreme close-up of moss, seriously. If you want to see the cellular level of the moss here, we got you covered. Look at the atoms on this stone fence. It's so nice. Okay, is that working? I think that's working. Let's tweak the lighting a little bit, see if we can see this better. Okay, I'll figure out what to do here. But yeah, I think that's actually working. Then we'll put some trees and stuff, or bushes at least. Let's do a little pan. The thing I found that's really helpful, and I learned this with City Skylines, is as you're building something like this, it's easy to get like literally too lost in the details. So it's good to back up and like say like, okay, is the whole concept still working? And I think it is. Even though I can see stuff already I want to change or whatever, but like here, I think having in fact, we could even have the path go over the ride. That might be really nice. Like come over here and they can walk over here and go over this. Okay, so if we bring this here... Oh, actually I need to do this on the other side, though. Whew, thoughts and prayers. Okay, I think that might work. Oh. Hopefully that's okay. Pretty good. I do, by the way, in case anyone's curious, I do sometimes question, am I spending too much time trying to get this right? But then in the end, when it turns out the way I wanted, I don't ever regret it. So it's kind of like where I've ended up with it. It's like I feel like, at least for me, I'm going to get a different result depending on the level of effort I put in. And if I put in 90% of the effort and I'm not happy with it, then I realize, well, I should just put in 100% of the effort. Because at the end, I'm either pretty much happy with it or pretty much not. So it's like, do the extra 10%. It's been my approach. Okay, is this working? Is the tilt right? Can't see. Maybe not. I think this is a really good example. It seems like it might be too much. But it's going to be a difference between it being like kind of okay and good. And it's really more, it's not like even about external judgment for it. It's more like, does it meet my standard? What I want it to do. That's the way I'm looking at it. Like this makes me really happy to see that there. Now the dummies will get shredded. True. That's actually a super good point. There is upside for the dummies as well. No death by rock. If I can just, yeah. Is that right? Let's see. It's better to do without that last one. I can always remove it later, I guess. Okay. Oh, that is look a little weird though. Okay, how about that? It's not bad. Okay, it's easier to remove stuff than add it, so we'll just leave it there for now. Okay. Let's do this one. This is the hardest, this is the most like tedious part here at the transition. Because there's no like round piece, obviously. So you just have to do it manually. But, I mean, the controls aren't too bad for it, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, now the question is, if I rotate around, is this at the right angle? I feel like I might hear thunder again, which is unfortunate. In game, I'm saying, by the way. It is really nice though how like you can, even with the camera, if you're under cover, some kind of cover, the rain will not hit you. Which is kind of, it's actually I think a pretty hard programming problem. So then the fact that it works, the fact that it has like collision detection on the water is really nice. Okay, I think that will work. We got to do a similar thing over here. Imagine how hard it is to build this IRL. It's like crazy hard, I imagine. Okay, let's do this. I think I'm sure I've mentioned it at least once, but seeing on Disney Plus, I think it was on Disney Plus, the story of like how they built Disneyland. It was bananas crazy. They basically bet the company on it. It looked like multiple times it simply was not going to work. And here we are. It's like one of the most successful things that Disney's ever done. It's kind of hard to imagine, you know, the world without something like Disneyland, but it was not a sure thing at all. Does this look okay? Okay, this definitely drifted quite a bit, didn't it? What do we do about this? Oh my goodness. Okay, might have to... Oh, jeez, really? I have to redo this. That's ridiculous. Yeah, 3D... Oh my god. 3D editing is not the easiest thing in the world. In any tool set. Ugh. Okay, so I guess this got rotated. That's what happened. Wow. Yeah, this is tricky. Yeah, this is why I'm not sure. As much as I want to build a dark red, I don't know. It seems pretty difficult. I think the closest I might get is the... I mean, well, I shouldn't say. I mean, eventually, may figure it out, but like... It's part of the idea of using the cave, so it's like partially dark. While still being able to use the camera controls correctly. Okay, we gotta triple check that everything's lined up here. Even that does not look right. Let's try that. This whole 3 dimensions sure are tricky. so that's fine now. Let's make sure everything's like aligned. Yep. Okay, let's take a break from that for a sec. Don't want to get too burned down on it. Okay, let's like double back here. This looks pretty great. So we've got, let's just review. We've got this bridge. We've got this bridge. We've got this bridge. This is a really nice one. And then this like entry area. Is there any other areas that need to be sort of like fixed up? I guess this corner we should do something about. But more or less, once we... Let me just double check here. Okay, so it's just... I think it's this turn we got to fix. And then I think this turn, right? And then we'll be done. Then we can start really going crazy. In fact, I'd probably rotate this straight out. So that looks... that's okay. It's not bad. I mean, there is some amount of like... I mean, we're talking about a pirate cove. It's not necessarily meant to be aerospace engineering. So it's not... It doesn't have to be perfect to still maintain the vibe. Okay, so for this, the question is, do we want to do... Let's see. How do I even get in here? Holy crap. It's like landing a plane. No. Oh my god. Oh. Oh boy. Help. Okay. Ugh. Can I even make this work? Interesting. Okay. Is this gonna work? Let's try that. This is like crazy though. What is happening here? Okay. I guess it's working. Okay. This is definitely the most like tricky one of these we've done so far, so. Oops, hello. There we go. Okay, that's actually not bad. This one I'm not sure I'm not sure how to make that turn, but let's try it. Okay, we just gotta finesse it a little bit here. This definitely feels like that video with the physics girl or whatever being like, this goes in the square hole. This is so ridiculous. I guess that's fine. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I guess I could scale it down, but then it's gonna look... maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I mean, it's definitely a little crazy. Let's see how, let's check our work here. I mean, given the constraints... Actually, here. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's do this. Let's just combine techniques. Right? Push. Oops, that's too much. Okay, so it's it's just like some like sticky glue in the middle, right? That does not look amazing. It's like it looks okay-ish, kind of okay. Maybe we don't need the middle. I actually don't know what to do about this. That design doesn't actually look better. Okay, maybe we'll just come back and like see if we need to revisit. Actually, you know what? It doesn't actually look that bad from here. I see it. It's only if you're like up in the super close perspective. Cooking for sure. Hey, I was thinking about. Do you think, like, based on the trailers that I've seen of the Yakuza games, I feel like I would probably be most likely to like Infinite Wealth. But do you think that's? Am I wrong about that? Do you think? Because I think you mentioned Zero, right? But like, if I'm not as into the like the gangster aspects and more into the like the fun aspects, is it possible that Infinite Wealth would be a better starting point? Or is it hard to say? Is it like an individual decision? Okay, let's see how this looks when they come down. Maybe we could find some rocks or something to put here. Hey, Weasel, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey everyone, here's this is doing good. That's Weasel's YouTube channel. Does a bunch of like PC game stuff. A lot of No Man's Sky. I saw that Batwing thing that you posted today in the Discord server. That looked super interesting. Hello, BB cakes. BB cakes. Okay, so I think that just leaves us with this one curve down here. I don't think I've ever heard anybody call Zai BB cakes. That's amazing. All right, so how does this look? That actually looks pretty great. From a distance. It's just that one curve in there I gotta fix. But it definitely has that. Like even with some little bit of pepping up. Here, let's try this. Let's do this. Just kind of emphasize the contrast a little bit. Oh, we could. I guess we could do a mixed like light moss as well as another option. I'm gonna put some rocks along the side. Actually, let's try that real fast. Just see what that would look like. In fact, should these be? Let's see. Which kind of rock should these be? Oh my god. Is that good? It seems a little off, but I don't know why. That might be better. Because it's not like a mountaintop, right? So you're less likely to have like huge rocks. That's kind of better. Infinite Wealth is a sequel to Like a Dragon, so although they are turn-based, I don't know if you'd like them because of that. Is Infinite Wealth... I mean, are they a similar like tone? Because Infinite Wealth to me seemed to be like lighter hearted. Is that the same deal with Like a Dragon? And Zero is more serious, or do I have all that wrong? What is happening here? Oh my god. Actually don't know if this is good in general. It's hard to tell. Kind of just looks like a pile of rocks there. Something wrong with that, but I don't know what it is. If we were to use plants... Bramble bush. Small. I guess you have to figure out like what the biome really is here. Arrowwood. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Is that good? They're both lighthearted. Main character Ichiban is just a fun character in general. Got it. Yeah, the thing that sort of sparked my interest about Infinite Wealth is that like it looked like there was just a lot of crazy like content in the game. But maybe that's the case with all of them. It looked like it was maybe how do I want to say it? Like it seemed like there would be a lot of surprising things. What am I trying to say here? There's certain games that end up being like more than what you expect, or more than like what the premise suggests. And I was trying to figure out if Infinite Wealth might be like that, or maybe they're both like that. Beach cabbage. Yeah, this isn't quite working, but I don't know why. What would go here? I mean, I guess I'm struggling to think. It's like, okay, if you had like a sea, cliff/cave, what greenery would be above the ground? Because I like don't know actually. What's this stuff? Beach cabbage. Some of these are really weird. I feel like a bunch of stuff, like there's a lot here by the standards of other games, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot here by the standards of Planet Coaster. That's my impression. And I think that other people that I know that play like Planet Zoo a lot have sort of said the same thing. Like there's a lot. It's not like there's not a lot, but there's not as much as they were expecting. And so I kind of wonder if that's like coming later. Yakuza, all the Yakuza games are like that. Okay, that's good to know. I did not know that. Whoa there. Holy crap. Yeah, that's very crazy. I mean... Alright, let's try the small rocks. I mean, it's a little better. This doesn't quite seem right. I guess I don't know what would be here. What would you expect to see? Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong perspective. Like, if you were on the ride... Whoops, hold up. If you were on the ride, what would you expect to see here? Like, that's probably fine. Maybe there was just too many rocks before. totally possible. Okay. So we just have, so I think we've more or less got this. Wait, did we get this curve covered? Let me see. I mean, I guess we can do a quick little thing back here. Let's bring this up. Let's do flatten foundation. I think that's pretty good. That's fine. I realize this is like perfectionist territory, but you know, that's where we're at. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's say that side is all done. I think this side basically all done, although we could fix this, but it's really just this one turn. So once we get this one turn, I think we're all set. This ramp and this ramp. Maybe we could do something with this, but I don't know. Okay, so let's just do, whoa. Get my camera control straight here. Whoop, nope. Okay. Let's do this. Hopefully that's right. Let's check our work, because that was the problem last time. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Definitely need to check the work here. My God, it does take some patience to do this. Holy crap. Okay. Good. All right, rotation. This is kind of why it's like a good like chill out game, because like if you want to do it sort of the right way, you really do have to give it your undivided attention. Like there's no way to like there's no halfway. Like either you're in it to do it, or it's gonna look crazy. I think that's like what I've kind of figured out. At least that's how I'm thinking about it. Okay. So then the question becomes, what do we do around the sides? Could do, oh boy, could do something similar. What do we do here? And we could try to do the same thing with the landscaping. Maybe we do that as the last part and just kind of get the bridges all in first. So let's do this. This part is fortunately much easier. Let's rotate. Go out. I feel like it's still raining out there, so it's actually not a bad thing that we're below ground right now. Let's rotate. Okay. Let's make sure that everything's all lined up. It does appear to be. Okay. Good. Maybe one more just for good measure. No one can say we did not go all out on this one, at least. Whoa. Okay. All right, so we got the edge on that one. So it's this one. So then all that's required here then, so we'll get this side and then this last curve just to figure out what to do about that. Oops, no, stop. I think that'll work. Actually, it's looking pretty good though, I will say. So let's go with that. Do you think we need to rotate it a tiny, tiny bit? I feel like I'm doing like a ship in a bottle or something. Do people still do that? Or is that like something they did in the 1920s? I actually don't know. Okay. Looking pretty fantastic. Yeah, let's do one more for good measure. As before. This is some crazy 3D editing though. Holy crap. Oh my god. You can hear a pin drop. Okay. Pins dropping can be pretty loud, by the way. Okay. Ooh, that does look a little screwed up. But there we go. Okay. So we got that side. I guess we can do this one other side too. Oops. Is that the one? Yeah. Does that look right? It's very, very delicate work. I actually can't tell what's going on here. Okay, is that good? Okay, so then that, I think that means literally other than this one curve, which is kind of crazy, I think everything else is done. So we got the bridge on that one. I mean, I guess you could argue that one maybe, but yeah, no, I think it's fine. All right, so it's just what do we do about this one? Do we do the same thing? It's actually kind of hard even to get ground there. What kind of options do we have here? Let's see. Put rocks around the sides. Is there like a curve? Is there a curved rock thing? Wouldn't even know where to look for that. Round. Is it it's like what's it categorized as? Floors, miscellaneous. Oh, let me clear this. Like something like this. What's this? Of course it faves it. Wooden plank support curve. Well, I mean, oh my lord. Like maybe this might be okay. Oh, the editing controls. Help, help. This is true dedication here. Hello? Stop service? There we go. Not quite. What about this? It's actually not too bad. What's this thing? Oh, I think it's the wrong, like, circumference, though. Is there circumference the word? I feel like I'm going to have to end up doing terraforming, which is not amazing. Yeah, the curvature is wrong. Although if I scale it up, maybe. Hello? Breeze. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, is this a bug? Or is it... Oh, you can't scale this one, maybe. Oh, you can't scale because it's a grid item, I bet. That's brutal. Okay, let's see what the rocks look like real fast here. Maybe we can make this work with the rocks. I realize this is like not necessary because we're not really going to see this that much, but still want to give it a good try. Mediterranean rock. Not the best. Oh, that, maybe that'll work. Let's see. Okay, wait, hang on. Hang on. This is promising. Oh, this might work. This might work. The axis is crazy. Oh, wait, what? What is... Okay, hang on. I'm going to lose my mind with that one. Hey, Slender folks, do you have any ideas? Okay, what if we do, like, this? Oh boy, we almost got it, we almost got it. Almost got it. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Okay, hold on, hold on. Keep the faith. Oh my god, I think we got it. Okay, I just gotta do the same thing inside, but I think that actually did work. Oh my god. I don't understand how to build a dark ride. I really don't. This seems impossible. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, we'll just I guess move these. Oops, no, it was not right. I think there was a fan comic someone did where they made Slenderman have a family. I mean, that makes sense. It does seem like kind of the obvious place to go with that. The Slendermans. Even the name sort of suggests it, right? Wait, well, was it like serious or was it like a joke comic? Because I guess that makes a difference. Is this working? It's very close to working. This is really the last piece we need too. Okay, let's see. I think that might be good enough. My god. I mean, there's this little issue here. Although we could scale it. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, hey, Earthhawks. Thanks so much for the raid. How you doing? We are literally at the very end of theming this ride. It's good to see you. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Welcome. We are doing a flume ride. And I'm like basically on the last piece of this. Face Chase Base? Thanks so much for the follow. That's an amazing name. Holy crap. Give me 1 second. I'll zoom out and show what's going on here. Let's see. Did that work? Here, let me grab these two pieces. confirm. Okay, I think that will be enough. May need to make some tweaks or whatever, but let's see. I think we got it. Okay. Hey all. Had to rage quit playing Code 2. Oh, really? Like what happened? I've been there, so maybe I can help in some way, but doing good. Rating. Mystic Emily, how you doing? That's a great name. Hey, so if anybody hasn't been here, let me give you the 20-second sort of pitch. We've got Jungle Land over here. That took about, I'd say about 2 weeks to build. So we got like some rides here. We got a Mario Kart in the mountain kind of ride. Got cable cars. Got the Wheel of Fire, which is pretty great. It's actually on fire. Got a pool. Got a cave restaurant area with waterfalls. Got a sort of like above cave pool with rooftop bar. And then like a steamboat ride that goes around the whole thing. So pretty great. And then so kind of finished that up. And now moving on to this new area, which is going to be kind of like sea cave pirate-ish. Something like that. Everything is wrong. Your usual complaints. Are you you're playing in Sandbox, right? Earhawks? I'm pushing for the December 12th update. I'm thinking it's going to fix a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah, welcome everyone. I usually stream PC2 once a day, second half of the day. So feel free to hang out. Okay, so basically what we've done here is I laid this raft ride out, and now I've spent the last like episode and a half or so wrapping a landscape around it. And so I was just like at the last leg of it when you all showed up. So we're going to put a bunch of like lights down and all kinds of stuff. Didn't come here to be negative, rather to bring somewhere else positive about the game. Hey, I've been there. I know what you mean. I thought if I hadn't switched to Sandbox, I would have been there too. I hear you. But I'm looking forward to, if you're able to get it to work, I'm looking forward to see what you come up with. All right, let's take a quick ride. Let's see if it's all working. With my friends here. So we're going down here. Oh, I'm in the wrong seat, maybe. Okay, going down. Think of this as being more pirate themed, you know, where there's going to be stuff down. There's going to be like ships and stuff down here. It's kind of like almost Pirates of the Caribbean-ish, I guess, in a way. It's going to be like theming there. Only do a career occasionally. But it's sweet 100%. That's fair. There's going to be a waterfall here, I think, too. Also similar to... ooh, that is a low clearance, isn't it? Holy crap. I have to fix that one. Similar to Pirates also. I'm probably going to do a like restaurants or whatever. Food places by the ride. Let's see, where are we here? It's a pretty long ride, honestly. And then I was just like starting to do the external theming. So if Sandbox is less annoying, or if it's just a matter of time to get more forgiving about every dumb change they did. I only played about 15 hours of PC1. So I don't have the muscle memory for all the PC1 stuff. But I will say, but there's plenty of PC2 stuff that I think has like been pretty crazy. But I will say that they have been responding to feedback really aggressively. So I think that's like a positive sign. Because some developers just don't do that. But I think they know that they need to change things. So that's, I think, pretty good. Okay, I think this is actually working pretty well. Also, the graphics engine of this game is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna get lights and all kinds of stuff here. I basically did everything I could to hide like the plastic. I think mostly succeeded. Although I'm realizing, can you actually, I haven't even tried this yet. Can you theme the, how do you theme the actual things, like these things? Add a track. You can, right? Or is that coming in the update? Is that one of the things that's coming in the update? By the way, Herno, I don't know if you're here, but this is indeed still called McKinney River Rapids. So in honor of you and your, in your love for that redeem. Okay. So I think we're more or less at the point now where we can start thinking about lighting and rocks and stuff. It's under the paint tab for this one. Oh, I'm wondering if you can put stuff on the cars, or is that just for roller coasters? On the actual rafts. Also, Spawn of Satan. Good to see you. Usually at the top. Okay. So I think maybe, so I know that with the flat rides, there's like, it's coming that you're going to be able to actually, Mystic Emily, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. I know that for the flat rides, it's coming so that you can theme the cars. So maybe that this is kind of considered one of those. So I guess, so here's a question. Where, if we grab the, let me see if we can grab this waterfall here, this construct. Still trying to figure out the way to get the camera, whoa there, to get the camera stuff to work in these tight spaces. Have not figured that out yet. We got this thing. Okay, let's get this. By the way, I'm doing this thing, oops. Actually, let me see if I can get this first before I start talking about it. Okay, bring this waterfall. So is this the place to do it? I wonder where is a good place for a waterfall. I have to say there. Oh, maybe here? That's a lot of water. It's a pretty intense waterfall. I guess we can bring some of it down. Okay, let's place it and then edit it, I guess. That's a lot of water. Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, so hang on. It's so intense. Oh, actually, though, we could do this. It's like share it. Want to torture guests? I mean, they're in it for the water, you know. This is like part of the experience. If you're on a water ride, of course you're gonna get wet. That's kind of the deal. Not done a track ride yet. Yeah, I think it's one of the limitations of track rides right now is you can't customize the cars. I like kind of want to work my way up to coasters because I don't feel like super confident in my abilities on that. Okay, hang on. I need to edit this out here because I can't. Once I placed it, I don't know if anybody's come up with a way to do this, but like it's remarkably difficult to edit these things if they're embedded in the rock. I'm trying to select it. So I need to kind of like edit it outside and then move it back down. In fact, probably need to... Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to remake this from scratch. Because the size is just wrong. My cat wants to come up. Okay. If you change the camera no clip setting, you can go through the terrain. Oh, interesting. I think you did mention that to me and I forgot about that. Ugh. Get my cat arranged here. There's the Windows key. Taking a little cat scratch break. Is anyone else working on parks right now? I'm always interested in seeing anybody else's ideas. You know, it's good for inspiration. Okay, so if I do, see how much I can do this while scratching a cat. Let's do special effects, water, fall. This is middle, bottom, top. top. Fireworks are coming too, if not everyone's seen that.
Everyone in McKinney is dead. It's hot in McKinney.
There you go. Just get a warning for them before they enter. Feels like drowning. Emily, I feel like you've got the same energy as Herno. That could have been a Herno line. In fact, just yesterday, Herno was talking about not wanting to save people if they're drowning. So, there you go. Didn't you think... Wait, didn't want you to think I left? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Do you have... Herno, do you have animals? I don't remember if you mentioned that. Like cats or anything? Maybe you mentioned that and I forgot. Middle 10 meters. 5 meters? Is that gonna work? Okay, let's see. Oh, is that 5 meters wide? Hey. Okay, so I guess I do need the 10 meter one. I was talking about the fact that helping drown people, it's like because they try to push you further to get up. It's a terrifying feeling though. You said you're a strong swimmer though, right, Charna? That's like part of the challenge. Not top, I want middle. There we go. Sort of the get good of the swimming world. Middle. Okay, is that gonna work? Almost. Let's try that. My cat is turning into a ball on my lap. What are you doing? Apex predator by day, cuddler by night. Okay, it's not quite right. I kind of wish you could construct these as like one solid piece. So it's a little hard to do it this way. It's not too bad though. That's pretty reasonable. Just looks a little curvy, you know? It would be nice if you could just kind of like draw the waterfall, you know, like the start and the end, and it just like puts all the stuff in there for you. I feel like that would be fantastic. But that might be kind of hard to pull off, I guess. So how about that? Does that work? Let's see. There's a lot of water falling. Maybe that's okay though. Or maybe we don't need it on both of them. Maybe that's the way. Maybe it's just too much waterfall. Let's try that. It's like a special feature of this one. Or I could put it there. Ugh. Cat got a little squirmy there. Could put it here too. That's another option. I guess I actually, well, I mean, here's the other thing. I kind of want to see how it's going to look with lights and everything. So maybe this is too early to do this. Although that is pretty nice. Okay, maybe we'll leave it for now. It's actually kind of a nice feature. But kind of want it there as well. I guess there's no reason to not do it in both places. Let's try it. Maybe we'll start... Okay, so here's an idea. What if we start with the middle? Maybe that'll make it a little more clear. Haven't thought about doing that before. Is that better? No, it's not working. Okay, so if we grab these two... These are crazy small. Confirm, rotate. Feeling dry after this, you'll never feel dry again. You've seen for those that don't actually like actively play the game. There is a mood rating that gets affected depending on how wet people feel from like swimming and stuff. Or actually, no, not from swimming, from being rained on, which is pretty funny. At some points, we're like, well, I don't know what to do for you. You're in the rain. Like you can't stop the rain. Okay, so maybe that's not the place for that. For now, anyway. Okay, let's zoom out for a sec. I think I will end up putting some waterfall here, though. That looks not that bad. It's not that bad. It kind of looks nice right there. Okay, so now the question is... So we've got this one shop here. And so the question is, like, how are we going to stretch this out? So let me grab some... What do we choose? Which kind was this? Cobblestone? This one. So this one? Hold on. Let's see which one this is. Oh, that's stone shell. Do we like stone shell or cobblestone more? Asphalt, no. Let's stick consistent for now. See how it goes. Let's do curve. Oh, this thing. Yeah, this part's crazy. I don't know what's up with the curve stuff. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, you know what? Do we want to make this a tunnel? Maybe. Okay, hang on. I've done a couple of guest pin bowling coasters just when you launch a coaster train into your guests, watch them fly. Oh my god. Holy crap. I just saw that. Okay, so if we did... Okay, how about this? How about this? Can we do curve? Actually, how do you do... Actually, I'm actually not sure how you tunnel through. Oh, it's raining again. Yeah, the rain, I cannot wait to turn the rain off. So what I want to do is like keep the same height. Maybe? Actually, no, that's not true. I take that back. What we want to do is come up here. So let's do curve. Wow. Is that gonna work? All right, let's just see what this looks like. Can always undo it. Actually, that's not bad. That's actually kind of nice. Actually, I do like that. That's actually great. Okay, I take that back. Forget what I said a second ago. Okay, so then the question is, should it come... Should it go out over here or should it go this way? I think maybe this way. So let's imagine that's going to work out. You just kind of wind through there. I mean, it does have some craziness involved. There's no doubt. Let's do a quick little stamp. Cheeky little stamp. Oh, actually, maybe we can do the edit tool on this one. Does that work? No, it doesn't like that. Too steep. Oh, it's steep. What? What I want to do is delete this node. I don't know how to do that. Because I think it's going to delete that whole section. Maybe we don't worry about that right now. Replace those places for drying after pool. Oh, for like the... to get them not as annoyed by the wetness? Or am I misunderstanding? Which is totally possible. Okay, can we go over... this ride? Maybe what we could do... Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Let's grab the train, pull up. Let's do auto paint, size, intensity. So basically I want to create a land bridge here. Sort of. But without disrupting everything. Is that gonna work? What I kind of want to do is like, how do we do this? Let's try this. It's a little risky. Okay, that might work. That might work. That might work. Yeah. Okay, now. Body dryer. Kind of feels bad for charging people to use it. Amazing. Okay, so I think maybe we can do this. And then use the paths as the crossing point. Okay, let's try this. Yeah? Might be... Are we going to be losing some heads here? Okay, actually, here's a different idea. Let's do a little bit of land here. Or not land, what am I trying to say? Path. In fact... Okay, it's a multi-step process. Okay, let's grab the train. Flatten a foundation. Flatten a foundation is an incredible tool, by the way. Bring this across. Oops, no. Okay, so we'll join the land there. Okay. And then... maybe I want to keep... Let's see how this looks. It's kind of figuring the way through here. Right. Okay. Might end up deleting this, but let's give it a try. And grab the path. This thing. Nope, not that thing. This thing. Okay, do this. And then, whoops. And then drag up. Let's do straight, maybe? Whoa. Okay, bro. Okay, it's getting a little mind bendy. All right, so now let's go up. Actually, maybe this one should be straight. And let's do angle snap on, in fact. Okay, so thoughts and prayers. How straight is that going to be? Okay, like let's try that, right? And then let's back that off here. Kind of did something similar on the other side, so I just want to see if we can replicate that. Okay, let's do this straight. And how high was this? Let's see, is it going to tell me? Oh, it's not, is it? Okay. Oh, there is a marker, though. Okay, let's just give it a try. Oop. Okay, let's redo it. I have faith. Basically, I just want to try to make it look more or less the same on both sides. Have it be like a really clean transition. But it's a little tricky. Oh, actually, you know, there's another way to do this. Do that. Okay, bro, I know you can do this. I have faith. Okay, how's that? It's not bad. It's not bad. It does look a little weird there. Maybe if we try backing this off one segment. And we can even go curve on this. Kind of wish there were stairs there. Herno, are you talking about a Roller Coaster Tycoon? Okay, that's pretty decent, actually. Okay, so imagine this with like lights and stuff. This is like the bare bones version, but... And then let's, in fact, just for visualization purposes, let's add the rails. Although we're probably going to do, I'd end up doing stones for this one, but let's give it a try. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the stone stuff would definitely be better. Okay, let's see how that's working. It's pretty good. Those games see better than this. I mean, it depends on what you're after. I think for the parts that I like, this is definitely better. But if you're more into the simulation aspect, I think you're right. Just depends on what you're interested in. Is this better? Let's see if we could get a better... No, that doesn't look better. Metal railing. That's slightly better, maybe. Coaster, painted metal railing. Painted? So what I want is like wooden, but I don't know if that's a thing. This does look better. Okay, so again, imagine it like lit up and everything. RCT was made by some of the same people as Planet Cow. Interesting, I did not know that. Okay, I think this is kind of, it's early days, right? But I think this is kind of working. Like it's kind of, bits and pieces are kind of coming together here. So let's see. I kind of want a way to, I guess we could bridge up here. The first two games were made by one dude. He then left because he didn't want to make another. I mean, that's a good reason to leave. Okay, let's try bringing the lights down and see how this works. Got the rain. Really, guys? Who thought this was a good idea? I think they were so excited about the rain tech they just want to make sure nobody could turn it off, but like, holy crap. This is crazy. I mean, let me be clear. The rain tech is incredibly impressive. But if you're trying to build stuff, it is really exhausting to deal with it. This is nice that you can do this and come in here and you're covered. But geez, this actually, you know, that said, the fact that it's selectively raining on the ground is crazy. Whoops, all rain. Serious. It's funny too. There's something about the games that I play where like this is a continual problem. I don't know what it is. Like City Skylines had the exact same problem. I think I'm tempted to say that they get so obsessed with the realism. You know, like if you get deep enough into this space, multiple developers, not just like Pen and Coaster. If you get deep enough into the space, you start to get so obsessed with like, well, how do we make it real? And then somebody in the room needs to put their arm up and be like, but is this actually better? And that person doesn't get enough visibility sometimes or something. I don't know. It's a little strange. Because this is definitely like too much. Like 100%. It would be okay if it was not, if you weren't building, I think that's the part that I'm specifically think is an issue. It's the building part. It's less a gameplay issue, more like a, how do you actually construct the park without it being distracting? But I don't know. It's not the worst problem. It's just like a little inconvenient. Okay, this is looking pretty good, I would say. Six Flags New Orleans. That's amazing. The funny thing about this is it does sort of prompt me to like make an overhang of some kind. So let's see what options we have here. So can we do, let's just try. Nobody needs rain or end of day reports in Sandbox. I agree with that. Well, they are. So the December 12th update is going to let you turn off the rain. I just wish it was already in the game. But yeah, the end of day thing, I could see your argument either way. I get that. Okay, so what are we going to want to do here? I think there is the, let's see, I think this is 2 Viking. Yeah, that's 2 Viking. That was the one that good messed up right and never reopened. Got messed. Oh, you mean there was actually a Six Flags New Orleans? I thought that was a joke. That's funny. Oh, it'd be from the hurricanes, maybe. Is that what you mean? I love getting an end-of-day report for a park that hasn't been open to the public even a single hour. Yeah, that does seem like a bit of an oversight. Not going to lie about that. What are we looking for here? I just need something. So I want to basically... Oh, this... hang on, this looks promising. Okay. It's kind of maybe sort of broadly in the right space. But there's no scale on it. That's pretty brutal. Let's see. Let's see how good this is. I mean... It is refuge from the rain, to be fair. I mean, this is such a gorgeous game, though. I mean, this actually is not a bad option, but it's 2 Viking, I think. But something like that would be good. Maybe I can build my own. Nice wood. Let's see. Possibly do it out of this stuff. So what I want is like distressed wood, and it's quite difficult to find that, it turns out. This is interesting. That's a door. What am I actually searching for here? walls. These are not quite, I would say, not distressed enough. I know there was like, are they considered fences? Am I looking at the wrong thing? The things that are like spikes in the ground, like, I don't know what the term is for them. It's like what that door is, but just without the door part. I'm trying to find it. It's really like logs in the ground, but as a fence. I don't know how to search for it. Are there fence options? Framework, or is it under? Oh, maybe it's not under buildings. So it's Planet Coaster fence. Resort fence. No. That's not bad, actually. In some ways, that's better for here. Maybe I'll put this out here as like a reminder. That actually would be better here. Even though I have to manually place them, but... what is that thing called? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's like this, but bigger. What is it called? Hang on, let's see if we can find it. It's like this one. Hold on. It's like this, but without the opening mechanism. Viking door. Spike? No. Here we go. Palisade? I would not have seen Palisade coming. That's hilarious. Okay. For future reference, Palisade is the word we're looking for. Okay, this is maybe not... After all that, this is probably not the right one. I kind of wonder, like, okay, so here's this, but that's not scalable. It's like, how do you build just like an overhang? Maybe this thing? Oh, that's not bad. It's still very Viking though, isn't it? Let's just try as an experiment. Let's try the stacking off. I mean, it's not the worst. Just trying to get some rain coverage because it's so crazy. Looking forward to glass too, by the way. I don't know. This is just a little too ornate, I think. It's not quite the right vibe. There is like the ship stuff, right? There's an answer there. Ship body. Oh. Okay. There's this. There's this. Yeah, it feels like there's some parts missing. I know it's easy to say, but that also kind of came from Margin Walker, who's another streamer that's spends a lot of time in Planet Zoo. He's mentioned that before. Like there's some kind of, oh, actually, what's this? Not quite. Canopy. Are there more canopy things? Well, what's this? Market canopy. I mean, kind of. It's not. It's very mythology, though, right? That's the problem. Let's just do a quick little test here. Does that look plausible? Not really. Although it might be good for this area over here on the right. Let's just use this as a reminder. Okay, might have to come back to this because I don't know. I don't quite know what to do right yet. But it just seems like having some sort of like building structure here would be really nice. But it has to be something that's not like perfect wood. It's got to be like, oh, maybe like arch. Oh, you know what? It's like this. Stick to surface. It's like this, but not marble. This is pretty close, actually. If this was like distressed wood, I think it'd be pretty dead on. That's like the right idea. Is there anything like that? What's this? Stone. It's closer. It's actually not that bad. You could kind of argue that's almost pirate-like, you know, like sea town kind of stuff. But again, not scalable. Not quite big enough for a normal size path. So it's not the greatest. We'll figure it out. Probably need to double back on that. Think about it a little bit. Okay. This is a good reminder, though, that this thing's here. Okay. Really wish it was not raining right now, because it's really complicating matters. Okay, so what do we want to do? So let's get out of the rain for a sec so I can breathe. Got some rock wall here. So this is what is this? Just a memento. Only the 2 meter wide walls are scalable. Interesting. Let me grab... Okay, so here's one other thing I wanted to do with the waterfall stuff. Let me grab this. Because that one's not super visible from the entrance, but it would be if it was right here. Did I grab the bottom or the top? I think I grabbed the bottom. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me try this again. Duplicate. So basically, I just want to have this like nice scenery when people come in. It's like the entryway should look really nice, right? Okay, so let's just try placing this. There's so much water in the scene right now. It's just like water everywhere. Okay. No, stop. Okay, that's pretty close. God, there's so much water. Actually, you know what? Hang on, let's do this first. No, listen, this is going to be a problem. Let's straighten out the terrain. So we can have this line up with the below area. Okay. We're using that GPU right now. Okay, how about that? That's a little better. Let's try this again. Oh, they called them half-widths in game, okay. Okay, so this, did I grab the bottom or the top? I grabbed the bottom again. How did I keep doing that? Oh no, I didn't.
That's rough, buddy.
It is rough, buddy. Okay, let's just start. That actually looks pretty good. So let's just start with that. It's not that far off. Yeah, I really wish there was just like a waterfall like creation tool. That would be fantastic. Like just draw the perimeter of it and it fills everything in for you. That'd be amazing. Okay, that's not too bad. That's probably better. The only problem with this is it's kind of floating. But that said, could bring the landscape out to meet it. So maybe it's okay. So that looks... Is it going backwards? No, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. See, that would be even better. So we could see that making contact with the water. But I think there's so much water here in the scene. Actually, what is with the... Oh, you know what? I just figured out what the problem is. There are these things that are halfway in, which makes sense for the other waterfall, but not this one. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it looks so weird. I was like, what is going on here? Okay, and now we can bring these up. Right, got it. I think that's right. Hey, Kitten, have a good night. Good to see you. Let's try that. That. Even though it's a little high or whatever, that's fine. It's just like torrential downpour. We're like in a waterfall above a pool. Welcome to Water Simulator 2024. For all your water simulation needs. Probably going to bring this up even more, I think. These are so far down here. Like maybe bring these like way up. It's like white noise generator. Okay, how about that? Let's go crazy. Water scenery group. Okay, let's move down. Where did it all go? Oh, what? How to get back there? What is happening? What? Guess I moved the wrong arrow at some point. Wow. This is crazy. See your water effects in Planet Coaster. Challenge impossible. Okay. I think I just grabbed the wrong arrow before, basically. Okay. Almost there. Please work. Okay, still not even remotely correct. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up on the bottom and then move the landscape over to meet it. I think that's going to work better. Although it's so hard to tell with all the rain, like if this is even working. Let's see if this works here. Oh, it does look nice though, right? Could even bring it up more. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Then bring the train over. It's a bit of a process, Gonna need this like way over. Somewhere at Frontier, they were like, how much rain should we have? It's like, well, is monsoon an option? Because monsoon is, I think, really what people are looking for. I haven't uploaded anything to Workshop. I haven't really thought even much about that. Is that, like, what's the, what am I trying to ask here? Like, what is the reason to do that? I don't know if that's like the right way to ask it, but like I could see doing it if I was trying to, I guess, share with other people I was working with. But since this is all kind of like a solo thing, I haven't done that yet. But maybe I'm misunderstanding the purpose of it too. It's totally possible. I don't know what people are using it for, I guess. I kind of also wish it worked with the Steam stuff, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Wait, how did that... Wait, what? Did this somehow get separated? What's going on here? Swimming pool. Oh god, it's still not close enough. So it might be too high now. Wow, it really would be a lot easier without the rain. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop complaining about that. Okay, there's that. I'm just gonna bring this over. Terrain. Okay. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. I don't want to embed these in the terrain because then I won't be able to fish them out. Okay, let's see how that looks. Pretty decent. I'll figure out some story for the land there. Okay. I think we more or less have this working now. Yeah, that was worth it, honestly. It was tricky for sure. Bring it down a little bit. Freaking monsoon. Okay. Is it December 12th yet? The rain, well, it's quite sunny, is annoying. It's a bit much, isn't it? Dibs, how you doing? Registering to get to the workshop sucks. That should be like Steam in the first game. They've gone crossplay. Yeah, I think I feel like what happened, because a lot of the stuff, a lot of the sort of oddities, I think seem like to be related to the crossplay stuff. I sort of feel like the business thinking may have been, well, if we make it work really well on consoles and PC, then we'll like sell more copies. I don't know if they thought hard enough about like how that might affect the really dedicated players. I think it was well intended, but I'm not sure there was enough thought given to like how much making it too much console centric would affect the sort of like really like in-depth players, you know. It may have been a bit of a miscalculation, but in fairness, they are correcting it. So they're doing all kinds of PC specific changes now. So that there's, you know, it's a good sign there that that's happening. Okay. All right. So after a bit of a learning process, we do have this going now. So let me clean up the land here a little bit so it looks not quite so ridiculous. Maybe borrow some rocks from here. Those are not the right rocks. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty chill day. I've started to get into the habit of like when the different time zones kick in. Like about an hour or two ago, it was like the UK people were hanging out, and now it's like the Amsterdam people. It's pretty funny. What do we got here? Doing this between work? Could have been here like 2 hours ago. That's pretty funny. Yeah, a lot of people seem to. I mean, it's great. It's like fun to have people here. A lot of people seem to, you know, have like time on their lunch hour to like stop in and like check some stuff out, which is great. Okay, if we do this, I know it's not like literally how waterfalls work, but it is still, oops, meant to be a simulation. Okay, how about, whoop. Oh, you can do it. Okay, that's actually not bad. It actually looks better than I thought it was going to. Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Okay, so then with lights and everything, you know what, we can actually probably take, I'm tempted to see if we can take this one down. I don't know. Because we got 1, 2, I think there's actually a third one down there that we almost can't see. Oh, there is a third one that's like really buried down there. It's like down, I can't even get to it. We should take it down. I mean, there's that one. I mean, I guess it's fine. I guess there's no, it's not really hurting anything down there. It sort of like rounds out the ride, you know? I wonder if we grab this, would this improve the look of this at all? That's literally the same rock. This might actually be a bit better. I think. It's hard to say. Let's try a couple more. Okay, maybe we won't do that right now. This game in No Man's Sky really works, but COD or Splatoon is hard to follow. Got 3 screens, the other 2. You hear my radio? Nice. Yeah, the action games are definitely harder to follow, no question. This is definitely more of a background chill game. Is this too much waterfall? I don't even know. Okay, so let's review here. So if you come in here, yeah, you can kind of see the. Although you almost need like a raised area here for this to work well. I wonder how we do that, like a viewing platform almost. Oh, it could be. Oh, interesting though. It could actually be a viewing platform above the boat. That's an option. Or something like that. Or like even across. Oh, actually, here's an idea. Here's an idea. I have something going across here. Is that enough room? That's enough clearance, yeah. So what if we did this? What if we did this? This is crazy, right? This is crazy. What if we did this? Hang on. Let's go curve. Why does it do that? It's so weird. See, I wouldn't think curve would mean come out from the center. I would think it would mean out from the side. Like that. But that's not the way it seems to work. Okay, so can we go... If we did this... This could be pretty nuts, actually. Oh, look at that. That's pretty great. Ooh, I like that. Okay, wait, we got possibilities here. We got possibilities here. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. That's pretty great. Yeah, especially if we do... Let's see how that looks here. I'm tempted to say actually it might be better with a straight... Is this straight across though? Because then it'll be easier to do the stone bridge. Versus with this, it will not be. How do we do this? Let's try this. Don't forget about your queue area. Good point. Super good point. Waterfall is cool, not too much. See, it's a bit about weird. It's a bit weird out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I mean, in fairness, I've thought a lot about that. I agree. It would be better if there's a a pond or something. But that said, the way it tends to work in these kind of theme parks is they don't, like, it actually in practice will come out of those kind of pipes sometimes. So I'm gonna do my best, but at the same time, if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be okay with it, I guess is what I'm saying. But I agree in principle with what you're saying for sure. Okay, so is it better? Here's the question. Is it better to have that better? I think it is. I was trying to figure out if it should like go directly, should be like parallel to the front? Probably. In fact, can we even do something crazy like this? That's bonkers. Can we do that? That's so wild. That actually looks amazing. I mean, it seems insane, but at the same time, it might work. It's just like kind of a nice like way to like place to walk over. What if instead of a snake queue area, just the long bridge is the queue for the attraction? That's interesting. The only downside to that is you then can't, like, you can't have people pass through and do anything else. It's like if you want to get people to the other side, they won't be able to do it. But I see what you're saying. That maybe there might be some way to make that work. The way I was planning to do it is to have the queue like underground, basically like in a cave there. Possibly, or possibly like kind of like here. We'll see. One of the two. Okay, this is actually working out pretty well. So you have to picture this like with lights and stuff, right? Let me rotate this because it's a little off. Okay. Yeah. So I think we are going to want to do here just to prove that this is going to work. All right, hey, Dips, have a good meeting. Okay, what if we grew this a little bit and then rotated it? Let's try just placing this down. Is that gonna work? And move it down. Interesting. Yes. Yes. I didn't realize I was kind of painting myself into a corner with this. Almost literally. God, that does look really nice, though. That wood, or not wood, what am I saying? Stone. So the question is, can we make it work? Let's see here. Make it work with this. This will be like the proving way to measure if it's really working. Let's move it here. Let's rotate. Oop. Let's move out. Let's make sure it's all rotated correctly. Right? Okay. Oh, you know what? Hang on, let's try a different way. Because it will do some auto alignment. Oops. Let's try it this way. Which might be better than me trying to do it manually. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty, that's fantastic. Okay, let's make sure it's all lined up. Look at how nice that looks. The waterfall. Okay, let's go with that. Yep. I don't even notice the rain anymore. It's like not even a thing. That's hilarious. Okay. It's just there. I am the rain. Oh wait, we've got a little rotation issue though. So I don't think it's on a tilt. So I think this would have to be a rotation issue. As far as I can tell. It's hard to tell. Let's see. It does seem to be off. But I don't know. Oh, it is kind of off, I guess. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, let's try again. Let's rotate. Whoa there. Okay. Interesting. Well. It's stuck in some geometry, apparently. I hope it doesn't spawn me back into the void. Yeah, it's better. Possibly. Oh my god, these things. Oh my god. Okay, we'll leave this one on. Okay. I think these are because, yeah, these things, it's odd that it's telling me you can't reach these, but they're not open yet. So I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. Back to what I was trying to do here before the world imploded. Okay. Oops. That was quite a wild ride. Is this going down? I actually cannot tell. So weird. It must be. But why is it not happening on the other side? Oh, maybe it is a tiny, tiny bit on this side. Oh, it is. Okay. It's just very, very subtle. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was something I was doing wrong, but it's just a different height. Okay. In fact, let's grab a couple of these. Probably just, in fact, let's, maybe not this one. Firm. Let's bring it up a tiny bit. Okay. All right, how's that looking? Ugh. Pretty good. Pretty good. Probably actually going to take the railings off, but it's actually kind of helpful as a layout tool right now. Even this, honestly, even the support structures look pretty good. I'll figure out what to do here. In fact, actually, we could grab these. Actually, I guess I'll just grab them from the library. Let's do a nighttime check here. We've got no lights yet, so it's not going to look amazing, but just going to see how it's going. Yeah? Then yeah, I still really want some overhang stuff. But let's just see. What? Oh. Hang on, let's fix the light. Okay. Spot. Yeah, I guess this is going to be a bit of a challenge to figure out how to reach everything. Let's just say for the moment, let's go with that. And then color. Now we'll have to choose like a scheme that's going to work here. It could be blue. Could be orange. Yellow. It's maybe too much. Tan. Let's just try tan out. Okay. I really thought I turned this off. Okay. Yeah, those notifications really got to be dialed down. Okay. So I think it's maybe aiming a little too high. Oh, that's interesting. Probably move a little closer as well. This wouldn't hurt. Oops. Is that better? Also, I guess, I guess actually we just put it in the, in here. So it looks, let's give that a try. It's not bad. I mean, we still also, so here's the other thing. We still have the option to do, whoops, whoa, 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 whoa. Still have the option to do this. But I think that's going to be too much. I think that's like too heavy. So let's undo that. Really would like a way to control the brightness of the lights. This is a good start. this thing. Let's move this closer. Yeah. Okay. Then we need someone to light up the waterfall. How we can do that? Is that gonna work? This could be a bit tricky. That's not bad. Let's give that a try. It's gonna be an iterative process, I think. Okay, very light blue. Oh my god. The camera. Ugh. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So now, if we go back to daytime, it's gonna get bright, by the way. Does this still hold up? Yeah, it does. Okay. Could do some mist and stuff. I guess that's another option. Scenery. Let's get rid of spot. Effects. Effects. Water. I don't think I've tried this boiling steam. I don't know if we've gotten this to work yet. Oh, it does work. Is that better than the mist? Let's find out. This is what? What's this? Water jet. Rising steam. What's the difference between boiling steam and rising steam? Oh, I see. Fountain jet. Water splash. Water rapids. Where's the mist? Is that this thing? Waterfall. Oh my god. Water jet. Rising steam. Fountain jet. Bubbles. What am I missing? Oh, it's under cloud. Got it. Okay, that's a lot of wait a second, what? The mists are so slow. Holy crap. Okay, let's try. Oh my god, is the rain back? Jeez, really? You gotta be kidding me with the rain. Okay. Look at all this rain. It's crazy. Okay, I think the mist actually does look pretty good. All right. God. Is this because it's a... Hang on. Day after spring sunny. Today. Bro, today this is this is not what today looks like. Spring sunny. Winter. Oh, I see. It's turning into spring. That's crazy. Okay. Right. All right, see you, Hawks. Thanks again for the raid. God, the rain. Holy F. Why? Why is there so much rain? I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go hide out in the cave. Ugh. Okay. Just gonna chill here for a second. I'll lose my mind in the freaking rain. I mean, as long as you're not building, it's amazing. The problem is that if you're not if you're building, it's like impossible to see what's going on. It does look very nice. There's no question about it. On top of that, I mean, the other problem is that the guests themselves are annoyed by it. Okay. Just need a breather there. Yeah. Okay. I actually really don't know. How do we... I wish it's also strange you can't actually change time. I think it's because Frontier is a British company, so they want everyone to have it. You know, there's actually... It's funny. I hadn't even thought about that. But the same thing occurred to me with Colossal Order is, I think, a Finnish company. And in City Skylines, there's a San Francisco map. And... you know, I live near San Francisco, so I'm like very familiar with what the weather patterns are. And I just remember playing that game, and I was like, there has never in the entire existence, or at least the last whatever, 100 years, I guess, maybe something, been this much rain in San Francisco. And I was like, but it might be that from the frame of reference of somebody who lives like in Finland or in the UK, they don't consider the possibility that it actually does not rain that much anywhere. And I was just like, which is odd, because you kind of, in my mind, you kind of choose, at least in City Skylines, you kind of choose the map based on your expectations about what the climate may be. But yeah, I mean, you might be right. It's that, like, from the frame of reference of a UK developer, like, this is not in a reasonable amount of rain. But yeah, again, it's great that they're going to let you turn it off. It's just very strange to me that that wasn't something that was available from the outset. And I'm probably more burned on it because it was a problem in City Skylines as well. But at least Frontier is going to fix it, versus Colossal Order has said they're not going to fix it, which is unfortunate. Or at least that's the last thing I heard from them on it. That does look pretty good with the lights and everything. I feel like part of it, maybe cynically, I feel like part of it is that they were so proud of the technology, they want to make sure everybody saw it. But, I mean, this is crazy. This has been programmed poorly. Well, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't, this is just my take. I don't think it's a bug. I think it was a decision that was wrong, which is that, because I think the rain itself works well. I mean, there's no question that it looks incredibly convincing. It's very, very well done. It's just that the policy about when it shows up, the human decision about that, just didn't seem grounded in reality. Again, as a person experiencing the finished park, it's a different thing than like trying to build it. But trying to build it, this is like, it's like, what is happening here? It's like building in a monsoon. I mean, this is crazy. And it also, on top of that, it's not great. Like, I can imagine what it actually looks like on stream. It's like probably it's making it even like harder to see what's going on, which I additionally don't like. And there's nothing you can really do. Like, I can stare at it. I can make it go faster. And then the rain's really going crazy. But I can't even see off the time where it ends. So it's like, whew. It's nice that you can go under here and it stops. Like here, this is nice. Whoop. Sort of. Oh my god. Like this is nice. Well, it's not quite rotating. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice down here, honestly. Let's kind of hang out here. Appreciate the reflections. It feels like early access. But once they get the game up to Planet Coaster 1 standard, it'll be amazing. Yeah. No, I think they will. I mean, I think, honestly, based on what I saw in the, I don't know if everybody saw the what do they call it? Frontier Unlocked? Is that what they call their streams? The stuff that they showed, considering the game's only been out for 3 weeks, something like that. It seemed like really good progress for 3 weeks. So I'm confident that they'll address all the issues. They're also very heavily, I think, financially motivated to make it succeed. So I don't think it's an if, I think it's more a when kind of thing. But at the moment, you know, I'm just trying to like, it's just a combination of factors. It's like, ooh, although that does look really nice, doesn't it? It could be another one that, like, I'm also familiar with, like I kind of come from a related industry, and sometimes the how well features demo can kind of get in the way of the like rational thought about how people will actually use the features, you know, because everyone that's making the stuff is they're people at the end of the day. Like it's like humans making decisions. So, you know, people can misjudge things and all that kind of stuff. So it's like understandable. And sometimes, you know, the other thing is like, it can be hard as somebody who maybe actually recognized that this was a problem, but they were maybe more junior and they didn't necessarily feel comfortable like questioning somebody else's perspective on it, which is like another factor. But you know, it'll only be a problem for so much longer. So trying to keep that in mind. It's just at this particular moment, I've been trying to edit something that's like very complicated, and it's like it's extra problematic. Okay, so if we can put, let's see, let me grab one of these things. I'll try to do some inside decorations then. Let's grab this. What's this thing called? Viking wall light. Okay, hang on. Let's not do that. Scenery. How often do I get crashes? I don't know if I've actually had a single crash. I can't actually think of a single time it's crashed. It's been extremely stable for me. Okay, how about this? Ooh, that looks super nice, huh? Let's get in here. Let's work our way in here. Whoa, okay. Got launched out. Actually, maybe that wasn't in the best place. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how it looks. Looks pretty solid. I'll maybe move this in a bit more. Whoop. Camera darting around. Okay. Kind of want like maybe an overhang light here. That's a bit much. Could do another one of these. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh, no, it didn't. That's just under covers. Coaster crashes. More likely in career mode. Yeah, I was playing career mode initially, and I had non-crashes, but a lot of simulation bugs, which were just like people weren't going to work and stuff like that, or like weren't like, you know, like the mechanics weren't maintaining the rides, things like that, which they acknowledged in the live stream, so they definitely know about that issue. What the heck? Why did that happen? What? Why am I getting launched across the map? Weird. Oh, maybe because I'm over the ride? It's interesting. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Little tunnel there. I like that. Random screenshot. Oh, that's the tourist. Herno, were you around for the tourist? I think it was before you hung out here, right? Game crashes where game shuts down. Yeah. Tourist is an interesting game. 90% of the game is amazing. Unfortunately, the problem is that the last, like, I would say 3 rooms of the game are insanely difficult. Like wildly more difficult than the rest of the game. And so at some point I was just like, you know, I can't play this on stream because it's like not fun to watch. And so I just stopped playing it, unfortunately. But yeah, but the rest of the game is fantastic. I could easily recommend it to anybody as long as they're okay not finishing it. It's just it's like, it's funny because it goes from like a very like chill, the graphics look very Minecraft. And it's almost like light Zelda with Minecraft graphics and some like light like platforming. And then the very last bit of the game is like extreme difficulty curve for platforming. And yeah, and it was complicated with the fact there was actually a problem with my controller. But even after adjusting for that, it was still very difficult. So, but I mean, great game. And I don't regret playing it at all. I just couldn't quite finish it because I ran out of like ability to do it basically before you watched. I think I maybe still have it in the highlights. Oh, dude, Venom, how you doing? Thanks so much for the raid. How you doing? It's good to see you. Let me hang on. Let me do a shout out real fast here. Let's see what you're playing. Oh, you're playing Splatoon. Were you just doing PvP or were you doing any salmon or anything? Forgot your Switch at home over Thanksgiving, so I did Splatoon today. Nice. Oh, so get this. I don't play much PvP at all. Like I'm like barely okay PvP. I think I'm currently like A+ and I've been S before. And so like everybody talked me into playing PvP a couple days ago, just like I think it was like Thanksgiving or whatever, right? I was like, oh yeah, and I got a bunch of people from chat that like have a ton of experience. And they're like, it'll be fine. And I got matched with Chase and Yump. And I didn't know really who they were. I mean, they're or at least Chase is a streamer. But they're like, no, they're basically god level players. Like they're like the best there is. I was like, oh geez. So that didn't go super well. But I hope you have better experiences. There's Big Run next weekend too. That'll be really fun. Been there. It was fantastic. Antenna liked it. Yeah, it was just. I mean, I walked onto the arena and died. Walked onto the arena and died. That's all that happened there. Okay, my cat thought it was okay to just slash my knee because she wanted to be there. That was painful. Hey, good to see you. If you need to take off, don't worry about it. But feel free to hang out. We're doing. I don't know if you've seen this game. It's Planet Coaster. We're currently experiencing a monsoon, and I've been talking about the fact that the major game update that's coming lets you turn off the rain. But for the moment, we're having to endure the rain. However, we do have a really nice park over here with a lot of like great rides and stuff, including like a Mario Kart inspired ride over here. Let's see if this is running right now. Yeah, we can jump on this actually. Hang on. There we go. Let's try a different guess. It's like a race through the mountains. Pretty nice. I'll try to change the time actually, back it up a little bit. Pretty nice. So there's like a whole bunch of rides over here. Built this all on stream. Yeah, sorry about the monsoon. Like, I wish I could do something about that. Wheel of Fire is another ride. Got this nice pool area over here. More or less all this was like placed by hand too. Got this like really nice, oh, here's the river boat ride. This like cave eating area that everyone enjoys a lot. And then a rooftop pool and a bar with flume and cable cars. There's something blaring the Wilhelm scream in the background, Peely. I actually don't know about that. That's a good question. I didn't hear it. Good old Steam backlog. Yeah, this is I played a little bit of the first one. Like from a like graphics perspective, like visuals perspective, this is like a huge leap forward from the first one. From a simulation perspective, it's still pretty buggy. So I'm just playing like creative sandbox mode and I'm having a good time. But the simulation part's pretty brutal right now. So yeah. So we're also actually, so what I've been working on is this new area over here. By the way, for anybody that hasn't been here before, thanks for hanging out. Welcome. I usually do 2 streams a day. First one is usually Splatoon, and then the second one is usually some kind of building game. And right now it's Planet Coaster. So usually a couple hours a day on each one. Hang on, see if I can do this. This is the area we're working on now, which hard to see because of all the rain, but it's going to be like a kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean style setup, with like caves and stuff like that. But there's like a flume ride actually here. Let's back up. It's going to get a little bright here. We can jump on this real fast. Somebody said this looks like the Slenderman family, which is pretty funny. They are riding this in the rain, to be clear. So there's like all these like, go down in the cave, pretty nice. The graphics are incredible. Like the graphics are really, really good. But it's taken some learning on my part to figure out how it all works. This is actually kind of terrifying riding with these things, and I realize it. So anyway, there's a crazy number of rides you can build too. It's like a crazy, crazy number. Like all of these things. And that's just the coasters. Anyway. And then there's tons of space to build with. Only just kind of scratched the surface. So once the monsoon's over, should be able to get back to it. Anyway. Been messing around with the waterfalls and stuff too. That's working out pretty good. Placing some shops. We'll open those at some point. Pretty laid back game for the most part. Gonna do some coasters at some point, but we haven't gotten there just yet. It does look actually pretty nice from above too. Kind of the drone shot. There's a lot going on. Got to redo all this too. This was the first stuff we did, and definitely need some help. But let's see if we can see. Yeah, it's unfortunate the rain is so intense right now. So yeah, at night looks fantastic too. It's like all lit up. Cable cars. Just putting some lighting in to try to like lighten this up. Trying to figure all that out. Sorry, I had to get my cat to not grab the mic wire. Okay. So I'm gonna go just a little bit longer, trying to tweak some of the lighting and stuff, but then I'll be back at it tomorrow. Like maybe that's good. Let's try that. Ooh. They've got did I already say this? There's a big update coming on December 12th that's going to improve a lot of stuff. So this is the very first kind of big release. I've already mentioned that. Where are we going to put this? How about this? Is that right? Maybe not. Actually really need yeah, I really need somewhere to control the strength of the lights. Ideally. That looks pretty good. Let's try that. It's pretty nice. About this. Whoop. How about that? Actually, I could put the, maybe it's better even than this. Let's do some, what are they called? Of these things. Yeah, this might be better. That or this, maybe? Oop. I think this is actually better. Do these scale? Oh, they do. Got the torrential downpour. Let's see how that looks from a distance. Oop. Pretty good. Okay, let's move this. I always forget to put garbage cans down too. Gotta do that. May have been a mistake to open this in Seattle. Okay, how about we just line it there? Is that good? Oh, I could actually put this along the top. Actually, you know what? Let me take a break from this. Let's go back over here for a sec. I realize I need to think about that a little bit. How about... Let's take a ride on this. Seeds. Row. Oh, is there nobody on this right now? I wonder if they could actually build this like a real roller coaster with fire on it. Or maybe they have. I feel like it's viable. Okay, might get bright. Fair warning. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Do you think we need something here? Maybe some stuff like this? Not sure though. What do we got? What do we got? These things? These things? Nope. Oh, this might work. Bramble bush? Maybe. Reeds? Who doesn't like some good reeds? Let's see how that looks. Looks kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I buy that. Yeah, I need some kind of overhang. This just looks too exposed. I could try to light this down here a little bit better. See how that looks. Oops. Okay, bro. Let's rotate. Okay. Sure. Is that good? Yeah, it would be. Well, let's see. Let's turn this up a little bit. Ugh. Oh, the waterfall actually looks pretty nice there. Yeah. Okay, so then the question is, for this thing, where are we going to put the queue? Where are they going to get there? How are they going to get there? So if they come across... Let's see. We actually want to be pretty close to the river ride so that they can take the boat to the other boat, basically. So there's this thing. How are we going to do this? So it could walk this way. And then... I guess maybe the queue underneath? Is that the right way to go? Because we need an exit ramp, but also the queue itself. I guess, okay, so I guess there's a more basic question, which is, how are they going to get over here? Are they going to walk this way? Are they going to walk this way? Or are they going to take the boat, or both? Probably. I don't know. Let's try to see how this is going to look here, though. Also, I wonder if we could just spice this up a little bit. Is that better? If we do a bunch of those. Oops. Seems better. Yeah, I think it's better. Oh my god. This is sunny. This has got to be a bug. They all say sunny and yet it's just raining constantly. Okay, that actually I think is looking better, honestly. Let's try grabbing this. These temperate rocks. Okay. Okay, we could put some... Okay, so here's an idea. We could have this have rocks, but this could actually have some plants on it. So let's see real fast. Jeez. What kind of plants would we want here? We could try a couple trees. Let's say... region. Let's just leave out tropical for now. What's this? Oh, actually, you know what? We could try the scenery brush. Temperate trees park. Nah. Forest trees. Is that working? What's going on? What? Hello? It's not working. Hello? Weird. What is going on? Oh, there's not enough room, I guess. Temperate small plants. That does not seem right. Line to surface. It's interesting. Wow. Seems like a bit much. What else do we have? Mediterranean palms, Mediterranean small plants. It's a really odd assortment. Mediterranean large trees? Holy crap. We could try some tropical small plants. It's probably the best option. I mean, there's some risk of it looking too much like jungle land for sure. But all things considered, may not be the worst option. Let's see how it looks here. Oh my god, so nice to be out of the rain. How much more do we have here? Theoretically 3 minutes, then it chills out a little bit. Yeah, it's I wish there was some equivalent of this that wasn't literally tropical. Small plants. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that actually might be viable. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Let's try that. Let's try it. Let's back these out. Oh. I feel like I can breathe again for the first time. Okay. Look, I can see everything now. This is not bad. This is not bad. It's a little ornate for my taste, but it might work. I wonder if there's like, let's see, what is this? Taiga large, rocks large, tropical large trees. Just out of curiosity, what does this look like? We may need to stick with the tropical trees, I'm realizing. Mediterranean small plants. Did I try this already? That's such a weird assortment of plants. Looks like Fruit Loops. Lucky Charms. That's interesting. That actually may work. Mediterranean large trees, Mediterranean palms. What are these? I can see an argument for, well, you know, but with this, I guess we just got to commit to like a look. Because this is almost starting to look like Rocky Mountain kind of thing, which we want to save for another place. I mean, it looks incredible, let's be clear. Oh, it does look really good though. That looks so good. Oh, that's hard to resist. Okay, so the options are, let's say, oops, no. Let's say large.
Everyone in McKinney is dead. It's hot in McKinney.
Can't really see you're still live. Stayed up late working on stuff. I was trying to find a stream to slurk. I feel bad I barely ever get to watch. So what happens sometimes, Cuppy, I don't know if you're still here, but it's good to see you. Sorry, I was super into my trees a second ago. What tends to happen is sometimes I'm like kind of like edging up on finishing on the stream, and then somebody raids, and I feel bad if I like immediately leave after the raid. But even if that wasn't the case, I would still, it's like, once I get pulled into this game, it's hard for me to stop, basically. But I hope you got your work done. Hope you were not pulling like an all-nighter. Maybe you could help me decide which trees to use, by the way, if you're still there. I think I might have to go with this. Oh, God, it's like it's so. These just look so good. It's hard to resist. Palms. I mean, this is definitely more in line with the piratey theme. 100%. But I don't know if it's too close to tropical. That's the thing I'm struggling with. And this is actually going to matter quite a bit, because everything is going to like rest on this. Wish these didn't look... Yeah, these just looks like such an odd assortment of things. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, somebody help me decide. These look really good. I think that's the thing I'm struggling with. These really look good. Aligned surface. Like, that looks incredible. It just doesn't look like Pirate's Cove or whatever. So let's see what it looks like at night. Oh god, it looks so good. I mean, I guess the thing is, none of this is permanent. That's like the strongest argument for this. Wow, that looks incredible. It's just like so nice, you know? Are these actually... I wonder if these are actually really the right ones to do. They do look a little ornate. Let's see what it looks like without them. I guess we can put them in here temporarily. Just to kind of see how it goes. I could honestly... Well, okay, so here's something else I just thought of. These don't have to be mutually exclusive. It's entirely possible to mix these. It's not out of the realm possibility. This is a little intense, though. How do we scatter these more? Bring us down. 1. What? Hold on. Scenery brush. 10%. This seems really dense. It's still... Well, okay. I gotta remember that there's gonna be an actual cave back here. That's the thing I keep forgetting. That's actually gonna make a huge difference. And this is easy to delete later. So maybe we'll just like... Okay, so here's maybe what we'll do. First off, let's not put that in the ride. Let's leave these here sort of like... let's try them on, you know? And see what ends up kind of like bubbling to the surface. Because I think... Although I like these... I think these are actually closer to the theme. And then we'll use these like in the in other areas. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. Because otherwise this just sort of like mushes up the like what are we actually trying to do? Let's see what it looks like when we back out too. Yeah, I mean these look incredible, but it's not necessarily in the theme. So there's another way to look at it. But if we just leave them out, we can see how it comes together. Still got to put some bridges and stuff in anyway. Let's see how the ride is doing here. This looks so nice down here. I wish there was some way... You know, I guess we technically could put... There's nothing stopping us from putting like shops down here, I guess, but... Although I guess below the ride would be kind of a weird place to put it. But maybe like... I don't know. Maybe like right down here? Is that weird? If we had a restaurant... I mean, we already put a restaurant in a cave. So is it crazy to think... This would be such a nice place for a restaurant. Oops. Like right here? Would that not be insane? I'm tempted to try it. The strongest argument against it is there's a ride here. And like, how do you get down there? I guess is another question. If you could do... let's see. How do we even do this? Okay, so there is a path here. So if you could do, oh, actually, wait, hang on. There's, I saw this. Let's clear this. Isn't there like stairs? Oops. Or there's only part of the... That's not what we're after. How do you do... Because you've got the stairs for the flumes. Cheap viewers. Okay, none of that. I wonder if you could... Or, oh, actually, here's another idea. Could have the shop, or have the restaurant right here. Is that an option? That seems actually pretty interesting. Let's just see that real fast. How would we do that? If we just did this. Sorry about the noise there. What does this do? Notice that you rarely have a mod for the stream. Why is that? Not as in a mod, as in I need a mod? Not as in a mod, as in I need a mod. I don't understand what that sentence means. I think it's just because there's the time zones don't. If you're talking about a moderator, you're wondering why there's no moderator at this time zone. It's I mean, Kathy would usually do it. HC is in Pacific time, more or less. Kathy's on Singapore time. I think maybe it's the fact that the two audiences are a little different is kind of a new thing. Is maybe the way to think about it. So it used to be that everybody was like the Salmon Run people, and now it's kind of turned into like there's kind of like two groups, and the second group hasn't really been around long enough for there to be like a mod person, except for Kathy, because Kathy's kind of like in both. I don't know if that's answering your question, but it's like a temporary situation, I guess is one way to say it. Okay, so if we did it, whoa there. Oh, this actually could work. This could work. This is interesting, actually. So I could do this. Like, I don't want to be one, but I was saying I need a moderator dedicated to me. That's amazing. I think we'll see. I mean, it also has been like quieter on these streams. It's maybe part of the reason it hasn't been quite as urgent. You need like a caseworker. But yeah, it just hasn't. There hasn't been like an obvious. I guess it's a combination of there hasn't been an obvious need for it, and there hasn't been an obvious like person to do it. But I think that'll change relatively soon, probably. That'd be my guess. Support's on. Okay, so why is this not? Oh, because it's over water. Because it's over a pool. I guess that's why. I see. At least you're honest. I mean, that is fair. That is fair. I see where you're coming from on that. I appreciate the honesty. Actually, I think honestly, this is going to be great here. Just got to figure out the right way to do it. So this won't be a thing I'll figure out tonight, but soon. I think it just has to be lower though. Like maybe that's even too low, but let's see. That's actually pretty great. Who wouldn't want that? Like go down there and like eat in the waterfall under the rain. I think that's going to be pretty fantastic. Put some buildings in there. Figure out the trees thing. I keep going back and forth on these. Also, you and your mods are cool where they don't delete things and say why. But they just don't delete things and say why. Just don't delete things and say why. I'm not sure what that means. As in, say why you do it. I mean, we don't delete. There's very few cases, I think, where we've really deleted stuff. It's almost always the spam bots. And everybody else has been easygoing enough that they're... I mean, other than the spam bots, and that one day where you had a few in a row, there's only one other scenario that I can think of where I had to delete something that was like just like immediately like, yeah, that shouldn't be here, which was actually today. And it was just somebody I think that hadn't even been in the channel before. And they came in and like the first words out of their mouth were like, yeah, no, we're not having that. And I had to delete that. But that's pretty rare, actually. So it's just been, I don't know, I think we just sort of like, I don't know what the reason is for that exactly. So it just hasn't come up that often, honestly. It's been more like, yeah, it's almost always spam bots. Like 99% of it is spam bots, honestly. Okay, so this is good. We'll come back to this. This is like a solid idea, I think. I think also Cuppy went to sleep. You're a spam bot. I mean, technically you could be ChatGPT. I mean, I don't have any hard evidence otherwise. With just like really good training. If we're being fair, if I'm putting the cards on the table, it is a possibility. It is within the realm of possibility. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm not saying I would put money on it, but it is within the realm of possibility. I wonder how we can do this exactly. I mean, I guess it maybe is as simple as just having... I wish we had stairs that you could do that weren't just in the flume. I think that's the main thing I'm trying to figure out. Because if you do the flume, you do have that. Oh, although... Actually, you know what? I take that back. This should just be a pool. This should just be a pool, I think. What am I thinking? Because then... Or I guess it could even be both, but... There's no reason to not make this a... just a pool people can go into. Because there is a pool hiding underneath there. That should actually be fine. So in fact, if I did... what am I trying to do? Pool extras. I bet you can even... Wouldn't I seem a little bit better with social? Well, it depends on the nature of the training. But you make a solid point. It's odd that it does not want me to place this. Why? There is actually a pool down here. Why not? Oh, weird. Oh, because there's no path? Oh. Oh, I forgot about the wave pool thing. Oh, that's almost better than the mist and stuff. It's interesting. Words. I want to seem a little better with social and word if I was an AI. Depends on the training. There's no limit really to what the AIs can do. The good ones are basically trained on the complete corpus of human knowledge, so... I'm increasingly liking this. Something about the trees coming in and the bridge coming in started to make it pretty amazing. Just start my business or no? I mean, if you told me you had one right now, I would believe you. what if I was AI this whole time? I mean, you do art, which previously would have been disqualifying for an AI, but no longer. So it would have to be a pretty, I mean, think of the talents that the AI has. Very good at salmon run, very good at art, super nice person, a good conversationalist. That's top tier AI. It's possible. Again, it's possible. It's possible. Less likely, but it's possible. Also would have to be active on Discord as well, as on Twitch, which is even harder. Okay, we'll figure this all out tomorrow. I think, honestly, despite the insanity that we experienced today, more or less accomplished what I was hoping to accomplish today. So we got this ride fully themed out, started to do the paths, got this sort of kind of going, have an entryway that I think that now is pretty great. If I can get through here. This is looking pretty spectacular now. I think the only thing you need is like a little, this to be raised up a little bit. We'll never know. Maybe there's some way to raise this up. I love this, also this tunnel through here. In fact, maybe as a little reminder, I'll just like grab one of these. So we need to theme this up. Just like a let's do this next kind of thing. That's great. I think we'll probably leave this. I mean, these are great, but it's boy is it hard to put everywhere. Although I don't know, maybe we'll try to do it. I really wish there was curved. Like these are nice, but if these were stone, it'd be so much better. Whoa, they're getting launched across the map. These actually turned out pretty good. I think there might be a better option for these, like here. Like I wonder if these are actually, where are they? These things. This maybe even better. They're just a little less ornate. Cats are going crazy. Are they less ornate though? I say that. Jeez. I think these might be better. It's hard to say. Could also make something custom, I guess. They're ornate in different ways. This one actually looks, I think it has a trident effect on it. Because it's from the mythology one, but this has, oh, they're both mythology. That's interesting. I guess the mythology one, the round ones are a little less crazy, slightly. I mean, AI taught by Twitch. Y'all are messed up. They say there are people that make me look conservative. I know that from personal experience. Not our interactions, but from IRL experiences. I'm fully aware of that. Okay. This is pretty bonkers. Does anybody have any opinions on this? If we were to do pirate theme, are we going more left or right? That's my question. Right? Okay. That makes sense to me. We'll save this for the Rocky Mountain stuff. Okay, y'all. I'm as Cuppy said, I should have been asleep like an hour ago. So I'm gonna go for now. I'll be back tomorrow playing Planet Coaster and Salmon Run. Antenna, you're at work right now, right? Hope you have a good night. Herno, good to see you. Antenna, good to see you. Venom, thanks for the raid. Mystic Emily, thanks for the follow. Face Chase Base, thanks for the follow. Earth, Earhawks, thanks for the raid. And Rame, thanks for the raid. Hope to see everyone tomorrow. If you ever want to know exactly what's going on when. Oh, by the way, there's somebody coming by to look at internet tomorrow, so the first stream might be at a slightly different time or possibly canceled depending on how it goes. But that'll be on the Discord. So if you ever want to see like the screenshots and stuff or schedule updates, you can go to the Discord. We did raid Cade last night, but they are playing again, and they're one of the few people left still streaming right now. So I think we will just raid them again. They're super nice. And they're playing Satisfactory, so similar tone. Where are we going to be a menace? I saw you were asking Kay some questions last night, so. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good night / morning. Take care.
I'll go with it. Factories, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just do a little decorating before the factory itself is done.